Hey everybody, JB back with you once again for another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are currently on Case 3 of this game called Turnabout Big Top, and a murder has apparently happened here at the circus, or should I say the Berry Big Circus. Names are not this circus's strong suit. We've learned that there is a lion named Leon, very original. There's a clown named Mo, which I think is a reference to the Three Stooges. And now we've met this girl here named Regina, I believe her name is. She's like the tiger tamer person, or I guess she also works with a lion as well. I don't think we've got anything more to talk to her about, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, actually, let's present our badge to her, because that seems like that works pretty well in these situations. Nope, nothing. I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a place like this. Yeah, Regina is very innocent, or at the very least she comes across that way. I feel like they're kind of implying that she's lived in the circus her whole life or something. I don't know if we need to go back... Okay, no, this is Gumshoe. What was the thing that we have in the... over here? Oh, this is the piece of evidence that we found over here. That is pitting the blame on our current client, who is named Maximilian... I forgot his last name. Galactica. Whose real name is like Billy Bob Johns or something like that. No, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go inside Mo's room. We went inside Mo's room before, but Mo was nowhere to be found. And he's apparently still nowhere to be found. Okay. Actually, you know what we probably should do? We should probably go to the detention center and visit Max again. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe we need to present the hat to him. Max isn't here. He must be in questioning. Aw, I wanted to see a magic trick. Maya, priorities. He should be back in a little bit. I guess so. Okay, so I guess we can't actually talk to him. Well, I don't know where to go in that case. I mean, it seems like we were supposed to do something over here somewhere. Maybe we're supposed to present the, hat to Regina? Aha, okay. This silk hat is Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep, he took my sketch to the hat shop, and they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There's only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? That's rather interesting. I wonder if, okay, we can't talk to her about anything new. Are they trying to suggest that she did that specifically so that something could identify him? Because that's rather suspicious. Okay, maybe now we can go back to the... I keep doing that. Maybe now we can go back to the detention center. There's one thing I'm not the biggest fan of with these games, it's that there's a very particular order in which you sometimes have to do things. Nope, he's not here. Alright, well in that case, I'm going to look up the answer and see what we're missing. Because we've been pretty much everywhere, unless we're supposed to go back to the office, but I doubt that. That seems... yeah. Can we do no, we can't redo that conversation. Oh, did we get access to, hang on a sec. Oh, we're supposed to present Max's profile to Regina. Okay. I keep forgetting you can do that. That you can present profiles in this game. Alright, present, profiles, and Max. So Regina is 16, the idol of the Berry Big Circus, and daughter to Russell Berry, the ringmaster. Yeah, that was the other thing, is that Regina did not seem very fazed by her dad dying, which is really weird. Okay. It's Max! Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? Heh. Okay, that was a rather interesting giggle there. What's on your mind? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? Heh, I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Ah. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Was it Max? Profess their love? She's a teenager. Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. Again, she's a minor. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She's a little kid, like... Oh, that is really gross. No. No. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Or maybe these guys need to control themselves. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Okay, I can agree she's cute, but that's different than professing your love for her. Hey. Okay, well, we've learned about the existence of a new character, so I'm curious, do we get that person in our... Like, do we get somebody in here? No, okay. I didn't know if mentioning someone instantly puts them in there, or if you have to meet them first. Alright, so that was what we needed to do to move everything forward. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me? Hi. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me? What? Huh? Huh? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. Yeah, who happens to be wearing a really humongous bow tie. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've had nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I, just happen to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? No, not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? Hehehehehehe. I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Heh. Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Alright. We got the music that played during the time we met the fake director Hottie from the last case, so thankfully we can associate with someone else now. Excuse me, Ben? Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. So apparently this music is the music for people who creep us out. That's what I'm learning here. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica. Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max is not very nice? Oh, ow, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he is okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, my he's contagious. Do we need to present anything to him, like a badge? No. I guess not. What about a profile, like Max? No. What about Regina? Or the Ringmaster? No, okay. Okay, so this guy is in his 30s. I guess that's all we can do with him. Assuming that nothing else there is important. Can we go in here now? Ooh, okay, now we can do some stuff in here.
Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of Mr. Mo Curls, aka me!
Okay, yeah, this is definitely a Three Stooges reference. His last name is Curls. Earplugs must find earplugs.
To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one! Did you get my joke right there? I welched on giving you more than one.
Like Welch's grapes?
No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh.
I don't think you're very funny, dude.
People don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift?
Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. I would disagree with that. Clowns are always funny in my book. I have some friends who would very heavily disagree with you there, Maya. In my book, they're just funny looking.
You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh!
I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. You said it, Phoenix. You and I, we're on the same wavelength about this. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he's kind of funny. Arrgh, no, I do not have to admit that because he isn't. Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus?
It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time?
And the hits just keep on coming.
This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry.
20 years? Wow.
Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays, with movies, TV, and bowling. There's just too much competition.
Bowling? I feel like that's a very specific thing to call out alongside movies and TV. But I love the circus.
I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us.
Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh.
Har 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world, a real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me, because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees.
I see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show.
New elements?
When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale.
Like your jokes?
I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth.
That's an understatement.
Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned.
A bit long in the tooth?
But that make-believer takes things too far.
Make-believer? Are you talking about Max?
The magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now.
I'm getting the distinct impression that some people here don't like Max. On him?
Yup, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder.
Go ahead.
Nope, no way, just forget I said anything.
I bet he's still hiding something about Max. Mo.
Wiggity 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 what?
I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Or maybe I have a refined sense of humor that transcends this tripe here.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way?
Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek?
Of the crime.
Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. Ooh, okay. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw?
Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal.
I'm just gonna have to let those lips stay zipped. I think we know who said that. That's not fair.
I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny.
Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it! Oh no.
What's the matter?
Just getting ready. Okay, do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time! At least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job.
Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. I agree, Phoenix, I agree.
It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw.
I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw...
Ooh.
Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician.
I feel like all you're seeing here is just the back of his costume. That's not really a whole lot.
That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is.
He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Okay. I just realized we missed something back at the Big Top area. So I'm gonna go back there real quick and present... wow, Mo is 46, okay. Present Russell Berry's profile. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes, that door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Okay. Does that unlock... Okay, it does unlock something. December 28, Big Top, Ringmaster's Room. This was the Ringmaster's room. Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the Ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what... that's an interesting poster. Looks like a poster of Regina there. And then we have one, I guess that's Max, I think, and then there's Ben. Or is that supposed to be Max and that's somebody else? I don't know. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. I want it. Nick, I want it. I want to get out of here. Okay, there's a lot to look at here, so let's start over here. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But, you didn't even notice I took one. Arrgh, she already swiped one. Heh, heh. You're incorrigible, you know that? Max G promo poster, emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. Okay. Guess we can look at this again. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Well, as someone who previously worked for a law firm, I can safely say that that's probably not going to fly very well. Or perhaps, hold it! Don't miss out on a stunning life-or-death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. I agree, Phoenix. Alright, let's look at the trophies. Nick, look at all the cute trophies! Indeed, just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like, All-County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master. Those are some very particular awards. Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. That is an eclectic variety of pursuits. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Ah, look at this! Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible! She looks like she's ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Ringmaster's papers added to the court record. Documents related to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. That doesn't exactly sound like someone who would be motivated to commit murder. You can look at this again. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners also put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the Ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss any of this. Ooh, there's stuff up here. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We could put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Alright, apparently we've seen everything here, except for this. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. I don't know, we just went rummaging through that envelope on the table. Ah, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so apparently we can't get that. This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says, sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Is that it? What about all this? Here we go. All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. Those are some giant thank you cards. To the Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? No, I can understand why he might want to replace Mo with a robot. What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. They might be. Alright, I think that's all we can see. So let's go ahead and get out. I don't know where to go next, but I'm just going to make some rounds here and just see if we can figure out. Maybe we need to go back to see Max at the detention center. Let's see if that's the case. Aha! Alright. Hey! Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me his sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How are those Jurassic geriatrics? I feel like that's not the way that you should be treating your coworkers. Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. So I guess Max has sweeties, and then he has his sweetie pie princess, which I guess is a level above that. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. Maybe she's blissfully unaware of it, or maybe he hasn't been very clear to her. I could see either one of those being the case. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes! I was with him around 10 p.m., once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then, I waited for him. But he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Alright, can we try doing this, oh, we have to get out of the... Wait. Here we go. I keep forgetting you have to do present. Time for some Psyche Lock action! Triple lock action. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Well, I'm assuming we need to present this since this is like, 1 week old.
Yeah.
That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago.
Fabulous.
Ooh, we got one. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why'd he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him? I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max? Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? Oh, that I don't know about. Is it Regina? Is that what it is? I'm gonna look up the answer because I'm kind of nervous about losing 3 points here. Oh, no, it's something that we don't have. Okay. We need to get out of here. Okay, apparently we need to get something. So let us go... Where do we need to go for this? Do. Hang on, I'm just looking real quick. Oh! Okay, well, apparently we need to... There's a couple things we missed. We need to go back to Mo. There's a lot of, like, really specific things you have to do in this case, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Let's go to Mo with his crazy music here. I had the right idea of presenting Max's profile to Ben, but I should have done that here.
If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too.
Mo?
Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being.
Why do you hate him so much?
Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head, as hard as he could.
Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment?
You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves.
The cafeteria?
Let's just say there's got to be something interesting there.
Wow, that's 10 ahas there.
Ah, yes. The Berry Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around.
Ah, thank you. This is an atlas.
Oh, I killed myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary, coronary.
Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map added to the court record. A map of the very big circus. I'm gonna look at that real quick. Let's see what we have here. So, okay. This is where we are right now. Apparently there's somebody named Acro on the 3rd floor. And the cafeteria is right next to the ringmaster's room near the big top there. Alright, let's go ahead and move to the cafeteria. Check that out real quick. There we go. Big top cafeteria. Wow, this is a very small area. Also, what's that thing there that says Max all about? Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That was like at 10 o'clock. Well, how late are these people eating? That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's got to be something interesting there. Nick, what's got to be interesting? I was wondering about that too. Don't ask. Alright. The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? Maya and her hamburgers. It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa! Where's the mute button when you need it? There's a TV there. A poster of what looks like Max. The chair's been knocked over. Well, that's what it looks like. It almost looks like as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria? Yeah, I doubt that. What is this thing that says Max? This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Keep our cafeteria queen. Well, they're off to a bang-up start with that. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Queen it or die. Well, that would definitely make them queen up. Yeah, where I used to work, we had a sign in our kitchen that said, "Your mother is not here. Queen the microwave when you're done using it." There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic last night to clean up. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because one bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence. Arrgh, you know I really hate dirty cafeterias. Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Ah, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor? Do you think it means anything? There's got to be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Broken bottle added to the court record. I'm assuming they mean Max. Ah, bulletin board for, bulletins. It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, "Message from the killer." Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Yeah, that worries me a little bit. Alright. I guess that is it. So let's go back to the detention center and try psyche walking with Max again. So I believe that the the thing that he went to talk to Russell about was the cafeteria incident. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we have this. Go through that. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room last night? Let's present this. Yes! Okay, good. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Well, where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Oh, of course! Okay. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... Are we supposed to present Ben? Yes, okay, good. I didn't know. But Ben, you nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night.
Fabulous! You might as well be a magician.
Alright. Unlock successful. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina?
That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that?
Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we were talking about?
All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head.
That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties?
Trillo can't say a word, not without Ben. Trillo? The puppet, the ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trillo Quist. Very original. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I had Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem, none at all. Thank you, Max. You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Alright, well, let's go and grab the puppet then. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Okay, well, let's go to the tent. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Alright. Well, it could be related. So is that what was in the coat pocket, is the puppet? It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. We just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of those posters. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo. Oh, the ventriloquist's puppet. Alright, is it in here? No? Oh, I guess it's not in there. I guess it's in here? Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, okay. We already read that. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trillo! That's Ben's puppet! I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Trilloquist, a ventriloquist's puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? Alright. Let's just look around and make sure we're not missing anything else. Oh! Maybe this is where Ben ran off to. Oh, hey, Ben! Okay, so he is here. Hello. Hello to you, too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Okay, we can talk to him again. Tell us what you know about the murder. Do you know anything at all? I don't know, the thing. Well, I don't know. You've been to the circus for a long time, haven't you, Ben? Yes, about 4 years. I gotta admit, I'm kinda interested in this place as well. Mo is so funny and Max is so amazing. I don't know about the Mo being funny part. Not to mention Regina being the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Regina, I don't really like her too much. Are you sure about that? That's odd. Max said something about a confession of love. Maybe he's using the puppet to confess his love? I'm curious to know what happens if we present this to him. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Triloquist returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Oh, okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see, maybe we should go talk to the clown once again.
Hey, wait!
Who said that?
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No. I would never. It was me. Yeah, me, down here.
You're Trillo?
That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect.
Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No! Look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
I feel like that was a little more relevant when this was on the DS. Trillo, we talked about insulting people. You promised.
But he was mugging me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal.
I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo's still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet.
Hey! Who do you think you are calling me a puppet?
Alright, apparently we can talk now. Tell us what you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Triloquist, you behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man?
I guess so.
No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? I feel like everybody in this place is really odd, to be honest.
Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud.
You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up? I made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened?
Oh, he was there? You were there?
Hey, if you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants.
Your partner? You mean Ben?
Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here.
Oh my.
But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna.
Your Madonna?
Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You'll have to excuse him. He doesn't understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. Hence why I shall marry her.
Marry? You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well,
I don't care. It is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I think it is hers. She needs to have a say in this. I know you think that, but what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
You gave her a song?
Well, I'm a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me.
I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to...
The rest is private.
Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Yeah, something a little less creepy would be probably ideal.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now that Trillo's here. Does that mean you can talk normally now?
Hey, buttface! Ah, you must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Trillo?
Enough jibba jabba. Let's get to court already.
Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. You know, when we were interrogating the parrot in the last game, I was tempted to make a comment about how the courtroom felt like a circus, but I think that's going to be even more literal tomorrow. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair of those two. What did that puppet see anyways?
Ooh!
Oh no, now what?
Oh! Ah! Yow! Ah!
Did that monkey just steal our badge? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey... Ah, my badge! That monkey stole it. What?
Hey, Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You looked so completely dumbfounded.
Regina? You! That monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge.
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? Yeah, the most important part of this game. By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. I see everyone's penchant for naming things very original things is still on point here. His name is Money? Alright, apparently we can talk to her about all kinds of stuff. The monkey is called Money? Yes! Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Eh? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Haha, that's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? I think it's kinda weird, but okay. He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Regina, do you know how ventriloquists work? Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. That is true. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo? Well, I mean, if I had to pick one of those two, I'd pick the one that's not being controlled by another person, but I don't know if I would go for either in reality. Wait, you do realize that Trillo is a puppet? Huh? I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Alright, is that it? I guess we can go talk to Mo now. About the monkey. Ooh, we got a new thing over here. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops get lonely and headed back to the precinct. Okay, we can talk to Mo.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick? It just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How do you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you?
Wow, he did 12 ahas that time. So about Regina.
Regina is such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Okay, so it was what we were wondering. She is pretty sheltered. Sounds like Pearly.
Yeah. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life.
I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist's puppet.
Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications.
What are you quoting? Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money?
Ah, yes, Money!
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him.
Eh? Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly! Bravo, bravo!
Enough joking around, though.
Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course. Shall we go?
Should we go with him now? Yes, let's go with him now. Alright, so we are in another room now, which is very different than Mo's room.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
I can't breathe.
Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs.
Yeah, that's what I climb every day to get to my apartment.
Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room.
Acro?
He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today.
Wow, an acrobat named Acro? When will the fun names end? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the Monkey, a monkey who takes care of Acro, habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. How can Money gather a trumpet, or a tuba thing, or whatever that is? Whoops, I want to look around. You can see the big top from the window here. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. Money must use this to swing around on. Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it too. Maybe later. Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy, and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here! Attorney's badge returned to its rightful spot on lapel. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. T to R. Is that Trillo? To Regina? Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Aw, we haven't finished looking around yet. Also, is that a calendar with like a picture of a monkey on it? Or is that another animal? Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. With these people, I agree, Phoenix. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Oh boy. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Indeed. Well, next time, everybody, we are going to go to court. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you in the next video. So take care, and I will see you then. Hope you all enjoyed today. Catch you next time.